our second lecture, Introduction to Web Development. So, our topic is understand website development planning. So, we will discuss in our lecture is importance of having a responsive website. And then we will also discuss the website design issues that we have to keep in our mind before we are creating our website design. Then we will also discuss the storyboard for our website design. Okay, so first we will discuss about the importance of having a responsive website. A responsive website design makes a single website adjust to any screen size. Basically, a responsive website. What is a responsive website? Uh, a responsive website make a single website adjust to any screen, the screen of our laptops or our computer, our tablets, whatever the client is using, and it prevent the need to build and maintain two different versions of your website, and it is a simple to use our mobile devices as it is on tablet and for desktop also. So when we are using our smartphones and other small screen device, the user does not have to scroll horizontal to reveal the hidden content. So we have to design a website in that the content and the layout in that resolution that is also fit on the computer and also in our tablets or mobile phone. The layout is that we make a layout that is the resolution that will fit in all the resolution of our devices. So the layout changed to manage the screen size and adopt for better viewability. First, the important point for having a responsive website is improve your user experience. Your visitor will have a great experience on your website if it is designed to be responsive, regardless of which device they are using. Visitor will likely spend much more time on your website if they see how well it scales and respond to change in scale, as well as how easily they can reach all the menu buttons, and they will properly leave if they find it challenging to navigate and consistently pitching and zooming in content. For the better user experience, we have to design the website as it is not challenging or the user can easily reach all the menus and buttons. And higher conversion rate is according the average smartphone conversion rate is 64% greater than the average desktop conversion rate, because we already know that we all using websites or surfing something on our web browser, we're using our mobile phone more mobile phones than our laptops. When we have to search something, we just open our phone and keep surfing something and search it and find it whatever we want to find. And that's why the conversion rate of our mobile phone is greater than our PCs. It is clear why creating a responsive website with a positive user experience is the key of increasing conversion rate. So your visitor will gain the trust as they give more time to your website, which will result a higher conversion rate. Greater redirected, whatever a user want to subscribe to your service, it can easily sign up and subscribe it. And responsive responsive website have an important point. Another important point is the flexibility. Um, you can make changes on your website quickly and efficiently if it has a responsive design. You will not have to bother about updating two different websites when you want to make a quick design and in your sites. Then flexibility come in handy because you are only have to do it once. And lower bounce rate is basically the it is basically a percentage of visitor who leave a website after visiting only a single page is a bounce rate. So you understand the bounce rate. It is basically a percentage, you can say, the visitor who leave website after visiting only a single page is a bounce rate. Your website visitor will have no issues staying on your site for more extended period, since a responsive website give a far better user experience. Then no duplicate content. Um, you have two version of website, one for mm, mobile phones and the other for the desktop. Then you might have a duplicate content. So this because search engine will not know which content is relevant. Both version of your website may have lower search engine ranks, and you will need two different SEO strategies also. If you are running a campaign on your website, then you have to mm, start campaign on both version of your website to rank it well on search engine. So it will take your more time and money. On the other hand, create a responsive website, you will save your a lot of time, as well as gain from search engine optimization. The search engine optimization is basically SEO. It is SEO. It will improve their search page ranking on, I say, Google. If you are using Google engine, then it will improve their search rank on Google, and SEO can help you for this. And effective web development. Whenever website owner detect a smaller screen size, making a separate mobile version with a common practice, then creating a single responsive website take even less time than making a regular desktop website. So website will cost you more than creating just one responsive website. So this is the importance point of having a responsive website. Then we will discuss about the issues that we have to consider before we making our website. It's the effectiveness, and effectiveness is basically is the responsive website you and fit for purpose. You must have a proper purpose for creating a website, and the content should be with not copyright issue and unique content. And what about the website colors? Uh, if you are making some website or designing a website, if you design the website with the dark colors, you must have write the content or text with the light colors. But the good practice is you must have a background light color and the dark text color of your website. And image format is basically you must have a space between the images. If you are uploading some images of in your website, then you must have to keep in mind there must be space between the images and the equal space, and follow the proper format for this. And the font families. What about font families? We have different fonts, styling fonts we can use. And but we mostly website are using the simple font that reader can easily read it. So uh, we can see different font from our web browser. What the font? Here is a website. What the font and the font. No. The font is different. You see, there is so many fonts we have. Um, the styling font, whatever we want to use, we can use it. But the good practice is we can use some sans serif font. These fonts basically easy to read, and with the serif also. Mostly we use font for our website that the font have no edge. You see there is a edge, but no, this is not a good practice. Without edging font, we use it, that also we are using in our writing a book. So the better it's for better reading, and easily we can see and read it. And this is the website. Basically, we can easily download different fonts. These fonts are free. Have no copy. So in the next, the speaker and audios, we can add some audio and video images, and the layout. The layout is we already discussed the languages. We use HTML, CSS in the client side. We can create tables and layers also, and the readability. We have already discussed the readability and the content, and accessibility, and user and visitor can easily access access our website. So the color. So we discussed the colors also, and the navigation, and we also know about the target audience. The audience is might we have children, or might we have adults also, and we have keep in mind for if we are design a website. Then we have already discussed the fonts. Okay, then we have must have a proper layout in our website. We have keep in mind our background and the size also. Uh, I will discuss the storyboard. Then you will also see the size and the background, and the format and the layout, and the loading speed. If our website is taking too much time for loading, then the client will not visit next time. So if we have a proper link, or proper we have a proper link, or something that we have add, that there must be a proper load, and we have keep in mind the monitor resolutions. We have different monitor resolution we will discuss later. We can add video and audio, some clips, and create a storyboard. We Before we creating our website, we must have keep in mind that we have to keep we have to write some points, important points, and we have to draw it on the page. Wireframe is basically it a wireframe include the information about the menu of your website, and give you a better understanding. And creating a website without a wireframe is kind of like building a house without a blueprint. And wireframe serve as a layout how a website will function and how user will navigate the site. And for example, if you have requested to a contact form on your home page, and wireframe would show the exact purpose location of the content form in each page. And walking that and when you are done with the wireframe, and then wireframe on the page, then you will switch to the storyboard. And a storyboard is a simple representation of a design project. And we can draw it on a software. We can draw on some software. We can draw these templates these templates on our on some software, and we have to create first. And a storyboard is basically a simple representation of our design project. Any designer can use a storyboard. And a storyboard website is a quick digital representation of how website will look act. And there are many elements in storyboard design, and the designer present to you well defined on their own process. And storyboard will be provided you after an initial meeting during you have to discuss the goal of your website. And if you want to add the logo of your website, you have to add some image on it. And you can add the search engine and search bar. After it, you are adding some images and navigation bar. And there is also we have a format of the our website that you see there is images on the website. They have proper following the layout, and they have some space. If you have to upload too much on it and there is no space, then it will not look good. The website. If there is a less text or less images you are uploading, it will look fine and easy to readable and easy to see. And we have some HTML tag that you have already practiced in the previous class. Also, we just, I think, write simple code. We have already see the simple code, and I am adding the few more tag of our HTML language. Here is a break line tag. Break line tag having no ending or closing tag. It is just start with the angle bracket, the BR, and then closing angle bracket. And you can add wherever you want in the paragraph or in a line encoding, or you can use this in your code. This is the simple break line tag. But we have attribute also. Now I'm discussing with you HTML attribute. All the HTML attribute can have the element have attributes. So attribute provide additional information about element. The element the what type of element, and you have to add with the some information, like if you want to set some height and width of the image. If I'm giving you example, then you can add the height and width in the tag. And attribute are always specified in the starting tag, and attributes usually come in the name value pairs like a name. Oh, okay, the name and then its value. If I'm giving the name height, then the value can be a numeric like 48, 45, whatever you want to write. Here is the example I have had for link. So open it and click the link. If you want to add some link Then you can add with the starting with the angle bracket with the add a, and then h reference, and then with the quotation mark you have to add a link, and then the YouTube will, whenever you will click on the YouTube, it will goes to the link and open the link. We will see the practice of this code also later. If you want to add some image tag, then you can add with img tag, and the source. The source is basically give the name on of the name of the image. You can simply add, and attribute basically a name, and the value is the name of that attribute you want to add on your web browser. And if you want to give some specific value like height and width, you can add also. And you will set the height and width. This will be the fixed image size you can add. We have also a video tag, and it starts with the tag video, and we have set some width and the height of the video, and with the controls, and with the slash video tag, and we have add a source, the name of the video, and the type. The type must be tell us our what type of video is. It's a .mp4. Then you have to add the type of the video mp4. But if there is another type of video, then you have to add after the slash dot extension whatever of the video you can add. Okay. But the video tag is not supported in Internet Explorer 8 and the earlier version. But you can use and see this code on Google Chrome. I have added the tags, different tags that you can easily practice these tags. The heading we have already see H1 to H6 headings we have already seen in our first lecture, and then paragraph. If you want to bold some text, you can simply use the tag B. If using some italic, and what about underline? Italic is italic writing in the, and then after we can use the underline and the block code. We will see these all code or tags in the creating the HTML file, and we have another also. So I'm creating a file in the notepad. These are just simple tags that you can practice of these tags. Okay, you can see the code. The first is for heading H1, and then second for just a paragraph, and then again we have had a text for tag for block the text, bold the text, and then you can see italic, and then underline and quoted source. Quoted source must be in the mid, and then the break lines, and then whenever you want to add some computer code, it change the font with that font. And if you want to change the text with the bigger text, then it will highlight more text. And the smaller text you see, and there is a horizontal line also at this tag is for HR. You see the HR tag, having no ending tag, just starting a tag. Then we have these tags also. You can practice these tags as your own. You also have some assignment. Okay, today our lecture is now end. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, you understand these points?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Okay.